Sceneries like this are for us gamers like unlimited V-Bucks for 9-year-old Fortnite kids. Paired with awesome mechanics, we get stuck in those games for hours, or in the case of my first Steam release, for 5 minutes. To be fair, it was just a small side project, and yet it showed me the problems with basically all my 3D games. Neither the RPG nor Project Mind has groundbreaking, well-developed mechanics, and couldn't make up for that with stunning visuals. They were that game but worse kind of projects, and after 3 years of game development, I want to create something actually good and unique, maybe even groundbreaking, so let's put the blocky visuals to rest and see if I'm able to turn Elementary Blades into an enjoyable game in 6 months. It's a hack and slash game with the main feature being those 4 different swords with their specific elements and a world that will adapt to your actions. Each sword provides unique battle mechanics, so let's get right into the most important part of the game. After discovering all the assets that left an empty wallet in my pocket, I sat down, wiped my tears and put together the main character. He was haunted or something, but after some good old exorcism, the first and worst iteration of the combat system was done. The direction you swing your sword depends on whether you press the left or right mouse button, and combining those directional attacks will build up to a final combo attack, which felt pretty odd. And with the jump attack, the interaction between player and enemy became a bit messy. To clean things up, I added a lock onto target mechanic and removed the third attack from the combo, which made the combat way more dynamic. To reduce cinematic attacks even more, the sword raise animation of the jump attack can now be cancelled by dodging at the right moment. Those changes gave us the right-left-right combo, which deals AoE damage, and the left-right-left combo with more single target damage, which leads to a clean kill if you hit a jump attack before. Oh, and by the way, did you realize how polished this directional damage dealing is? Yeah, I didn't think so, since it's one of those features you oversee if it's there, but you miss if it's not there, and because you actually swing the sword in different directions, I really wanted the impact effect before moving on to the 4 elementary blades. We have Stormstriker the Air Blade, Quakebringer the Earth Blade, Dragontail the Fire Blade, and Wave Rider the Water Blade, so let's take a deep dive into their abilities. Stormstriker's left combo ability knocks up light enemies, and the right combo ability knocks back heavy enemies, which will become more important in later devlogs. The unique part about that sword is the ability to boost yourself through the air, which worked like a charm. After some tweaking, you can move upwards by attacking left and forwards by attacking right while being mid-air. This is an awesome way to discover the map and will lead to some serious headache regarding level design, but who cares? The fact that your jump attack scales with fall duration definitely makes up for that. Talking about headaches, with the Quakebringer you become the master of spreading headache. I love clean transitions. First you root those boars in some vines, then you knock up the rock and punch it straight into his face to deliver some full-grown headache. Oh, you don't want to get hit while delivering headache? Just push yourself up with this pillar and you're good to go. Or use my AI stupidity to give the boar a peaceful timeout with a nice view. You could even turn into Bob the Builder and craft yourself a bridge to the window of those towers and visit the princess. Dragontail's left combo ability is casting a fireball, but for some reason the sword just duplicated itself until I decided to restart the engine. That was literally all I needed to do in order to set the boars on fire as intended. However, the whole elemental aspect of the game wasn't visualized very good, which led to a rendezvous with this overwhelming piece of particle system. Thanks to this guy, I kept at least a bit of my sanity while coming up with 3 decent looking results. This effect represents the elemental charge of your weapon and basically ignites your sword more the closer you get to casting an ability. The explosion effect is used for the right combo ability, which blocks incoming attacks while dealing damage and burn to surrounding enemies. Not gonna lie, it's pretty satisfying to see those boars disappearing after some seconds of pure suffering, so I decided to add even more burning with the jump ability. This fire field is by far the most enjoyable ability, since it gives me the same vibe as playing this mad scientist who kills his opponents by tossing them into his poison train. However, after some minutes of brutal pyrotechnic shenanigans, the fire burned out and I moved on to Wave Rider and the water abilities. But besides the idea of giving you the ability to walk on water, I couldn't come up with abilities for the blade, so if you have any idea, feel free to share it in the comments. With that, the abilities are done and we can move on to the mechanics required for the first basic game loop in the next devlog, so make sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date. In the meanwhile, you can check out my 3-year-long journey of learning game development, but other than that, thanks a lot for watching and have a good one.